Este miércoles 14 de mayo se realizó en Los Ángeles, California, la primera conferencia de prensa para la pelea entre Julio César Chávez Jr. y llegar, programada para el 28 de junio en el Honda Center de Anaheim. Bajo la promoción de Golden Boy Promotion, ambos boxeadores tuvieron su primer cara a cara, intercambiando comentarios que aumentaron la expectativa del combate. Chavez Jr., acompañado de su padre Julio César Chávez, respondió a las provocaciones de llegar, quien afirmó llegar como favorito y criticó el nivel de Jr. Chavez Jr. declaró que su desempeño en la pelea se verá el día del combate, dejando en claro que no se dejará intimidar. Agencia Informativa de México.
Been brewing for quite some time now. The fans have wanted to see this, and I want to continue to elevate and rise my opponents. And this is a former world champion. He has an amazing resume, following in his dad's footsteps, and coming short, of course. But this guy is a great fighter, and I want to test myself against the best in the world. I'm going to shock the world once again and prove how good I am, how powerful I am. This is his toughest fight to date, and I'm going to embarrass him and make him quit like he always does. This is what I came here to do, is become world champion and to create one of the greatest sports stories the world has ever seen. Going from Disney Channel to YouTube to world champion in 6 to 7 years, that's the most relatable and best sports story that any kid can get behind, and that's what I'm here to do, is inspire the next generation and do what no one's ever done before in the world's hardest sport, which is boxing. Man, the Mexicans love me, bro. Like, I'm stepping into my home environment. They love me more than they love this guy. Mexico doesn't even claim him, so that's just the way it is. And I love my Mexican fans, and they've always been rocking with me since day one. And I'm gonna show him who the real Mexican warrior is.
He's overrated. He's not fighting anybody in his life. He's fighting old Mike Tyson.
And I beat Anderson Silva, who whooped your ass.
Dile que bullshit.
I don't think I can translate that. It's going to be a good fight.
Put both the Chavezes in there. I'll whoop senior and junior. Julio.
Cuando él nació, yo ya era campeón, dile.
When you were born, I was already a champ.
There's two things you can't beat. There's two things you can't beat. Me and your drug addiction.
Well, Julio, you have had your struggles in recent years. How are you feeling coming into this fight? What is different about you coming into this fight that we haven't seen the last couple of years?
No, me siento muy bien, me siento renovado porque no me han pegado golpes en la cabeza como él. Estoy mucho más mejor que lo que él está ahorita.
I feel very good. I feel refreshed and renewed. I didn't get blows to the head, so I'm a lot better than he is.
What do you think you have to do to win on June 28th?
Prepararme al 100 y ser el mejor que puedo ser, porque sé que no está fácil, está fuerte, pero preparándome al 100% sé que lo voy a ganar.
I need to prepare 100%. This is an interesting fight. It might not be easy, but I'm going to do the best I can to be the best person I am, but I think I'm going to take him.
Jake, I would imagine that's what you want to hear, right? That, whatever he's gone through in the past, that he's going to be on his very best on fight night.
Yeah, we'll see, and I think it can be short-lived, but that's not a champion's mindset to when you get a big fight, all of a sudden you start training hard. I train as hard as possible no matter who I'm fighting, and that just shows you the type of person he is.
We heard Julio heard Jake say that he's going to knock you out, he's going to make you quit. What do you think you can do to him on June 28th?
Mira, yo pienso que realmente nunca ha peleado con alguien como yo.
He's never fought anybody like me.
Por supuesto, Mike Tyson ya no era boxeador.
Of course, Mike Tyson wasn't even a fighter.
Entonces pienso que no puede saber lo que le espera porque nunca lo ha conocido.
He doesn't know what he's gonna see or what he can expect because he's never seen it.
En el boxeo se aprende paso a paso.
In boxing, you learn step by step.
Y le faltan varios.
He's missing out many.
All right, we're looking forward to that fight. Main event, June 28th, Jake Paul, Julio César Chávez Jr. As I mentioned, the co-main event is fantastic. Zurdo Ramirez has been on a meteoric rise in the cruiserweight division. 3 fights at cruiserweight, 2 of them have been world title fights. Now the unified champion in the 200-pound weight class. Zurdo, I'll ask you, and now we'll bring up the 2 men in the main event, which I think is going to be a terrific fight in the cruiserweight division. The former middleweight champion, Julio César Chávez Jr., and the problem child, Jake Paul.
Stabbed in the back, I couldn't trust my own